Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's little bit of gossip. Now, if you are new around here, please do hit that subscribe button, and of course, leave the video with a like. So this time round, as always, we are starting at Living Dungeon, where you're able to get this week's treasure hunt items. There are 4 house drops you're able to get, and it's those summary ones that we showed you, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or so. So that's really cool, definitely worth getting. You will need some house space available to you though, because for some reason, I always seem to be out of it. We also have some daily gifts that are available, including the summer SAKURA gifts and also the Sea Beast gifts. And that brings us to the end of the daily gift segment for this week. Here's a summer set that Tagai and Lei have been working on. They do look really cool, and I am quite a fan of these items. If you are a fan of surfboard, of course with summer sets you're always going to get surfboards, so really like those, and maybe they are water blasters as well to go with it. So if that's something you like, it should be on its way into your basket very soon. Next up we have Hikari with this Black Knight variant of another set that is already in game, and the set that's already in game is the one you can see here on the left down at Genesis Garden. So if you would like that, you can go grab it. Not too sure if the variant is confirmed, but I'd say it's incredibly likely that it would release at some point. Snova's has been busy and of course collabing with Lei with a little set that I'll show you in just a moment. In case you haven't already guessed, this is an animated set. I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. I always just think you can't go wrong with anything that's flaming. It's just one of those things. I remember when I had some art drawn up once in the past, I was like, can we please just have a ball of flame? And talking of flame, that's what the animated version looks like right there. Next up we have Mahuri, who has been drawing plenty of weapons as we showed you on previous weeks, one of which was a space set that got retweeted by Alina, which essentially means that we're going to be able to get it at some point, and I suspect quite a lot of these other items you're seeing here hopefully we'll also be able to grab. We just have a few last animated clips to show you of these items, and then we can move on to our next set, and that is going to be talking about navals. Now navals aren't really relevant until September, but it's worth showing you what Prince Sidon has been drawing up, because there are some quite quirky ones here. There are no confirmation for any of these ones whatsoever. We get loads of naval suggestions throughout the year, but I do quite like showing you all the different ones that are out and about there, which also includes this Falcor suggestion of the blue undead legend naval. Now this is just a total meme, but it is still one of those. I would not be shocked in the slightest if somehow it does wiggle its way into game. However, now it is time to move on again, and this time round we are looking at some items that Sosa has been creating, including the evolved Champion Blade of Nulgath. Now Champion Blade of Nulgath is such a cool weapon, however it is rare locked, and in my opinion these blades along with the Oblivion blades are probably some of the most sought after Nulgath items in the game, so the chance of them actually being re-released and reskinned, I'm not too sure on it, but it's quite nice to think about and just have a little look through. There's also this really nice katana, and I do really quite like that animation on it as well. We also have the Sunken Blade of Despair. This is kind of like a mini necrotic sword. Personally, I'm a big fan of the colours being used on that one. Then our final bit by Sosa right here is this revamped Icy Naval. Now, Icy Naval, again, one of the really OG ones. I would most likely expect that one not, again, to be re-released into the game. However, we are now going to finish off, lastly and certainly not least, with Axaros, and all in chaos, there is a Cosmos. I absolutely love this set, and it's definitely something I'll be grabbing. We're almost certainly going to be getting that one in the game at some point in the future. There's clearly some kind of gear up towards a space event at some point, so we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled and see how that one develops. Anyway folks, thank you all very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again incredibly soon.